At sa pagpapatuloy ng programa, tulad ng nabanggit namin kanina, pagtutuunan natin ng pansin ang umuusbong na usapin tungkol sa bantaraw ng pagpapatalsik kay Pangulo Aquino sa kanyang pwesto. Kasama pa dyan ang kalagayan ng Philippine National Police na kasalukuyang walang tumatayong hepe.
Upang mas mapalalim ang diskusyon tungkol sa mga yan, ay makakasama na namin sa ating studio sina dating head of the Police Regional Office for Western Visayas and Calabarzon Region 4, a graduate of the Philippine Military Academy class of 1979, dating Hepe or Chief of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. Walang iba kundi ang representative of the Anti-Crime and Terrorism through Community Involvement and Support or ACT-CIS Partylist Group. Walang iba kundi si Congressman Samuel Pagdilao. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Attorney George, at good evening kay Jocas, at siyempre sa kasamahan natin ditong guest rin, si Congressman Ace.
And of course with him, sabi nga ni Congressman Pagdilao, is also a graduate of the Philippine Military Academy class of 1999, dating officer and pilot of the Philippine Air Force, now a representative of the Pagdilao Partylist Group, Congressman Francisco Ashley Ace Acediloo. Magandang gabi, Congressman.
Good evening, sir.
Magandang gabi din, Attorney George at Kuya Jocas, at siyempre sa aking tinitingalang kasama sa Kamara, si Congressman Pagdilao.
Yes, sir. Ako naman, welcome po sa
to Political Watch. Bago po ang unang tanong, Prof. George, nais namin kayong imbitahang sumali sa aming talakayan. Ipadala lamang ang inyong mga komento at tanong sa mga numerong at social networking site address na nasa bandang ibaba ng inyong mga TV screens.
At siyempre dito, Joe, ako na una magtatanong kay Congressman Pagdilao. Sir, sa kasalukuyan, siyempre mayroon tayong OIC ng PNP, si General Espina. Sa batas po ba, kung gustong italaga ng Pangulo natin si General Espina bilang permanente na PNP Chief, pwede po ba yan o hindi po pwede?
Nako, may prohibition na sa ating batas, Republic Act 6975 as amended by 8551, na pag ang isang opisyal ay retirado na, no?
Yes, sir.
And he has less than 6 months in the service, hindi na po siya pwedeng talagang Chief PNP.
Ayun, so kinakailangan pumili.
So retireable within 6 months, ano? 6 months less na lang yung kanyang 6 months or less na lang remaining in his service, he cannot be.
Yes,
at saka yung isang retired, hindi rin pwede. So yun ang maliwanag sa akin.
Can he not be appointed as acting Chief PNP?
Well, kung acting, maaari, ano? Pero siguro kasi yung acting hindi rin talaga Chief PNP yan, ano?
Iba pa rin yung ikaw ang Chief PNP.
Yeah, right. Kasi
yes,
usually when they designate officers in the National Police, no, into a position, first unang-una gagawin nila muna ng officer in charge, ano,
yes,
for a certain period. And then followed by, after that, gagawing acting, ano, and then permanent, and then after that comes his permanent appointment to that position.
Kunwari, sir, ang Pangulo ay magtatalaga na talaga ng isang permanenteng Chief PNP. Siyempre po, ang dating Chief PNP na si General Purisima, hindi pa naman siya talaga retire sa kasalukuyan at naandyan pa lang din siya, nag-resign lang siya bilang Chief PNP.
Yes.
Di yung 4-star po ay hanggang sa mag-retire siya, daladala pa niya, at therefore yung matatalaga po na permanent Chief PNP ay magiging 3-star lang kung sakasakali.
Tama ka dyan. Ano, iba kasi yung rank, no, dun sa pwesto. So katulad yung sitwasyon ngayon, si Chief PNP or resigned Chief PNP, ano, Alan Purisima. So hawak pa niya yung rank ko niyang 4-star. Okay? So until he retires from the service, which I think
November,
no?
Apo.
So he will carry that rank. So kung sino man ang ma-appoint as Chief PNP, he holds that position, but yung rank niya will still be yung 3-star.
Yes, sir.
So yun ngayon ang...
Mahihirapan po ba yung magiging Chief PNP halimbawa kung 3-star when it comes to at least yung administrative matters, when it comes to being the head of the organization?
No, hindi na, no. Sapagkat if you're given that position, so lahat ng kapangyarihan mo sa pwestong yun ay magagawa mo, no, bilang Chief PNP regardless of your rank.
Ayun.
General Pagdilao, Congressman, are we looking at the possibility na mag-appoint si Pangulo Pinoy ng isang bagong Chief PNP, pero at the same time nandyan pa rin yung isang 4-star general At of course si General Espina
Na naging OIC at OIC ngayon.
Hindi pa nakaka-retire. So between now and July, for example, do you expect the President to appoint a permanent Chief PNP? Na hindi yung, of course, na hindi si General Espina, and of course, someone who is much younger and most probably a member of Class 82 ng PMA.
Well, alam mo, dapat sumagot dyan ang ating Pangulo. No?
Napakahirap.
But he can actually do
Can
that.
he do that?
Yes, he can do that. No? Ibig sabihin, pwede siya mag-appoint ng permanenting Chief PNP. Ano? So, kung assuming that somebody else other than the General Espina
Yes,
will
sir.
be appointed. So, pag nangyari yun, yung ma-appoint na as Chief PNP will assume the
Correct.
permanent position of Chief PNP. And
Yes, sir.
kung ano yung rank niya, like kung 3-star siya, so 3-star. No? And then si OIC will just revert back to his former position.
Ayun.
Yan.
Kung is yung nababalik ito kasi nangyari sa Mama Sapano ay masyadong na-highlight yung sinasabing medyo hindi naman awayan pero yung laging medyo may hidwaan o inggitan o ano ba ang PNP at saka AFP. Yan po ba sir ay may katotohanan o yun ay medyo haka-haka lamang o talaga namang nag-i-exist yung mga professional jealousy na yan between the PNP and the AFP sa inyo pong karanasan?
Kung ilabas ho natin yung usapan muna sa Mama Sapano and we talk about inter-service rivalry.
Correct. Yes sir.
Nandyan na po yan. Kahit wala pa po itong Mama Sapano, it's very pronounced even within the armed forces. Kasi meron ho tayong tatlong sangay dyan. Yung Air Force, Army, tsaka Philippine Navy.
Yes sir.
When it comes to the discussion naman between the AFP and the PNP, precisely because ang PNP nga ho ay galing din dati sa AFP,
Yes, sir.
Lalo na yung parte lamang na tinatawag nating Philippine Constabulary, meron hong mga merong mga residual na tinatawag nating rivalries. Pero ang nangyari ho kasi dito sa Mama Sapano, nagkaroon ho ng aligasyon na kesyo daw hindi sinaklolohan ng 6th Infantry Division ang ating PNP SAF. Kaya nga ho daw merong sama ng loob yung isang organisasyon over the other. Now, tingnan ho natin yung facts as they have been established so far. Nagpadala naman ho talaga ang 6th Infantry Division, whether it came too late.
Correct.
Or it came on time. Of course, I will have to beg off from
Because meron pa namang BOI.
Kasi may
Apo.
BOI pa po tayong inaantay.
Yes sir.
So, dyan ho. Now, ang masakit lang ho dito sa nangyari, especially doon sa proceedings ho ng Senado, nagkaroon ho tayo ng impresyon na nagsasabong na. Because precisely ho, merong isang opisyal in the person of General Napeñas, in the course of defending himself, medyo napapasaringan na niya yung kabilang partido.
Yes sir.
And who is that? It's Major General Pangilinan, yung division commander ng 6th Infantry Division. Now, as to the extent,
Correct.
kung talagang marubdob yan na alitan, hindi ho natin masasabi.
Yes sir.
Pero, ang sinasabi ho natin dito, kung sakaling nangyayari yan at patuloy pang nangyayari, medyo masama ho yung timing.
Gentlemen,
Apo.
you both gone out of on record rather asking for the President to answer the hard questions. And it would seem that until now, he is reluctant to answer these hard questions. Is it because he fears the consequences if he answers these hard questions?
Yes sir, please.
Any one of you.
Okay, ang sa atin dito, unang-una, let's establish na both the President and the operation, wala hong illegal dyan. Okay? The operation was a lawful one.
Correct.
Now, wala rin hong problema na bigyan ng basbas ng presidente yan. It doesn't have to be on the day that the operation was launched, no? Kasi ang pagbibigay niya ng basbas, dati pa. Precisely when he asked to be briefed on a regular basis, he already gave his explicit approval. Siguro ang desisyon na lang kung kailan ilulunsad dito, nandun na po sa hepe ng SAF na si General Napeñas. Now, ang atin ho kasing dito, ang atin ho kasing
Tanong.
Ang tingin po natin dito na naging problema, hindi ho, ang sabi ho ng Secretary of National Defense, ang Secretary of Interior, at saka ng Chief of Staff, nung tinanong ho sila, kailan nyo sinabihan ang presidente? Lahat ho sila ang sagot, we did not feel the need to inform the President.
Correct.
Kung may ganito kahong sitwasyon, that's very odd ho. That, and this is a very,
national security cluster na yun eh.
Now, ang ano ho dito, ang gusto ho lang na ho natin na masagot, kailan ho ba sinabihan ng presidente? At ano ang sinabi sa kanya?
Ayun.
At
Kasi
ano ang mga utos niya?
Opo. Kasi ho, pag ma-establish ho natin yon, we can already exculpate the president dun sa allegation ho. Kasi meron hong allegation na kesyo, meron daw peace talks, kaya sinabihan niya yung AFP na huwag kayong makialam. Sa tingin ko naman ho, kung wala pa hong basis na sabihin niya, it's unfair to accuse the president that.
Correct.
Kasi ho, tingin ko naman, wala hong presidente, whether it's President Aquino or any other Philippine president, who will allow his men to be slaughtered.
Ayun.
Pero yun nga lang ho, kailangan ho natin ng
Yung
specific
kasagutan.
information. Oo.
Pero sir, at least yung grupo ninyo, nililiwanag po natin na hindi, ito yung naghahanap lang kayo ng mga kasagutan sa mga talaga namang napaka-importanting katanungan. Pero you are not even calling for the president's ouster or the president to step down or even to resign from his office.
Yeah, that's very clear, no? Attorney George. In our statement, sabi nga namin, while other sectors are calling for him to step down, ang sa amin naman is
Yes,
for
sir.
him to step up. No? Kasi we wanted that the President, as Commander-in-Chief, to be decisive, to be there, to clearly state kung ano ang dapat gawin or kung ano yung ginawa niya bilang Pangulo dun sa operation na yun. Of course, we cannot say that when the President assumes responsibility or full responsibility over yung operation na yun, ibig sabihin that translates into an assumption that he is legally liable.
Yun.
Iba yun eh.
Yes,
diba? Kasi yung responsibility, sabi nga natin, because he's Commander-in-Chief, he is a commander. Kasi ang commander ng each unit, every unit, ang responsibilidad niya, isa sa ginagawa niyan is to take full responsibility for whatever his unit does or fails to do. So whether yan ay failure or yan ay success, he's always on top of that. He can claim that. So whether it's failure or success, the president is there to fully assume that. But we are not saying that when he assumes responsibility, he can be held legally liable or accountable. Like for instance, a president gives go signal as a matter of policy.
Correct.
Sabi niya, okay, go ahead, proceed with that operation to arrest Marwan because there is a warrant. In fact, he doesn't have to say that, di ba? Because it is a judicial authority or a court that siya ang nag-uutos na arestuhin yung isang wanted person. Lalong-lalo nito, talaga international terrorist.
Pero sir, why compel him to answer a question or to clarify a question which is already obvious, yung answer? Hindi po ba pagkahalimbawa po sir, sumagot siya, tapos alam na natin yung sagot, alam naman natin yung sasabihin niya, para po tayo naglalagay pa ng ningas o ng apoy doon sa medyo nagkakainitan na may threat pa. At yun ang sasagutin natin mamaya na
Yan po
kudeta.
ay sasagutin ni Congressman Pagdilao after we pause for a break. Magbabalik po ang Political Watch.